In this tutorial, we are going to see how to calculate the static of a photovoltaic system. By static, we mean the method by which the structures that support the panels are fixed to the roof. Consequently, the statics will be defined based on the type of material we have assigned to the surface. In this case, we have two buildings with different roofs. One with a tiled roof, the other with a sheet metal roof. Let's start with the latter. After placing the modules, we need to select a row of panels. Once the selection has been made, we can see that the menu on the right is updated, and shows us all the options related to the row we have selected. To go to the static section, we have to click on this icon. At this point, the system asks us to define and confirm the materials of our building. Starting from the attic, and then moving on to the roof. Assign material. In this way we have updated the materials of our building. Once the material has been assigned, we can click on Next. And at this point, the system recognizes the type of structure we have used, and the type of coverage on which we want to apply it. It then proposes the method of fixing. In this case, rivets, with a 04 profile. We select the type of hooking. And at this point, as far as sheet metal roofs are concerned, the statics is completed, and the validation successfully confirmed. Once we have checked the static on the first roof, we can go and repeat the procedure for the tile roof as well. We select a row. Click on the static button. Now we are going to define the materials of the attic and of the roof. In this case, we could assume that there are wooden beams in the attic, while for the roof material, we can confirm the tile. Assign material. Next. Here is that the system offers us different types of hooks. We can see that we have hooks of different shapes, all compatible with our structure and our roof. We choose one of them, and click on Select. At this point, we need to calculate the statics with the beams of the attic. It will therefore be necessary to define the arrangement of the beams. We click on Manual. A notice tells us that the system allows the user to customize and generate autonomously, and therefore at his own responsibility, the configurations of the roof. Now, we have all the parameters to go on to define the layout of our attic. We can enter the offsets between the beams, the dimensions of the beams, the space to be left by the eaves. We can also decide to define the number of beams present, if we do not know the space that exists between them. Once we have set all the necessary parameters, we can click on Create. At this point, the system represents the beams on the roof, and shows us, highlighted in green, the beams to which we are going to attach the structures, with the hooks that we have previously chosen. To make the statics valid on tiled roofs with beamed attics, it is necessary to select all the rows of panels, in order to hook them one by one. Once we have selected all the rows, we can click on Next, and validate our static. Success. The statics of each structure in the field is verified. These we have seen are the two main types of statics that we need to know how to calculate, as they are applicable to the most common roofs: pantiles or stone tiles with beamed attic or sheet metal roofs.